students. Happy to see you all. So you all love computers? So now you all play with it? Yes. You wanted to know something about computers and its operation? Yeah. So I'm your computer science teacher. And who is going to teach you your computer science class 4 lesson 1 input output devices. So we are going to learn what is computer, what is the meaning of input devices and output devices and their example, and what is CPU and its function. Let's get into the lesson, students. Now, in this lesson, at the end of the lesson, you will be knowing what the working cycle, the cycle of a computer, how does it run. The cycle is IPU. It is named as IPU cycle. What is the meaning for it? And understanding what is the meaning of input devices, output devices, and the CPU. Now, working cycle of a computer, which is called as IPU cycle. Before I explain to you, you all know what is computer, right? So what is a computer? It's an electronic machine which works through electricity, yeah, and you can see everywhere, and it also does a work very fastly, and it's also say the answer accurate, correct answer, right? So computer is being used everywhere in many fields for various work. Yeah, what do you use computer for? Playing, drawing, seeing movies, listening to music, and so on. Yeah. So you also have to know how does a computer work. Yeah. How do we study in a school? We listen to the class, we write the homeworks, we write the classwork, we learn it, and we get prepared and we appear for our exam. The same way, the computer work on a cycle called IPU cycle. You wanted to know what is the, we will know what is the full meaning, what does I stands for, P and O. Now, I stands for input, P stands for process, and O stands for output. So, have you all know? So, in computer, when we search for something, so what does it do? What do we do when you wanted to search for a particular word? We type that particular search information in the Google search, and what does it do? It takes little time. Yes, it gets processed, it searches and gives you a result. Yeah, for example, you wanted to search nice restaurant, yeah, lovely hotels or movie, your favorite movie where all it is screening. What do? You just put out that information, click OK, search option, it will get select and give you the option. Yeah. So for doing that, what do you need? You need an input. So first you need to know what is the name of the movie, which place you want it, and for this date is it available. Same way in a computer, input stands for receiving information about what the information needs to be done. Okay, and processing, that receiving information, or rather you can also say as the question for which you want the answer to be. First you need to type the question, yeah, the information. Process is what all the information which we have given. So it also needs some time to search, right? So when you are searching for a book, you also take a longer time, but computer does not take a longer time. It takes a few minutes. Yeah, the same, rather I say exactly few seconds. Okay, it gets processed and you get the result. That's called as getting the input information, the information getting processed, and we get the result, which is your output. Okay, so we are going to see what is input. So input device and output devices, right? Through which all the devices, the various parts of the computer where the inputting information, with which all the parts the inputting information has been inputted, and which is the which part of the computer is getting processed and which part of a computer through which we get the result. We are going to see that in detail. So input device. So as I told you, input device is a device through which we enter the data inside the computer, rather the instruction. Yeah. So now here I have given a chart as computer devices is divided into input and output. First we'll see the input devices through which we give the information. Okay. Mouse, keyboard, and we have keyboard, webcam, touchscreen, scanner, microphone, and light pen. Okay, now let's get into detail with each input devices, what all it does for us. So as you all know, input device through which we enter data and instruction are called input devices. So now first we are going to see the usage of a keyboard, what all it does for us. Okay. Now keyboard, what is a keyboard? It's very important. That's where we type, right? So do you all wanted to know what all the parts of the computer? So what all the parts we have in a body? We are also going to learn the various parts of the keyboard. Yes? Yeah, there are 4 types of keys. There are 5 types of keys, which is typing key, control key, function, navigation, and numeric pad. Function keys, if you look at the top, there are keys like F1, F2, F3. So these are placed at the topmost row, and the keyboard are labeled as F1, F2, and these keys have different function in different programs. So when we are learning the class, I'll also be teaching simultaneously about their functions. Okay. The next one, typing. Typing parts. So which are the letters you type? Alphabets and numbers. Yeah. So the typing keys is where what all you type, it will type there. On the screen, it will be displayed. I'm sorry. So there are certain keys like alphabet keys, which is A to Z, number keys 0 to 9. And also there are keys like shift key, caps lock key, space bar, backspace, and tab key. Yes. So you already know about few functions about it. So when we just get into more lessons, you will know each in detail about it. Yeah. The next one is about your control key. So what is control key? It's nothing but your directions. So to make your cursor, what is cursor? The small blinking line where your mouse is. That is called as your cursor. Yeah. What does it do? The cursor is also called as control keys. It controls the operation. Yes. So where you need to go, what all operation it needs to work with, that is called as a control key. The next one, which is called as a navigation key. So here the navigation key, arrow keys, home, there is a key called home key, end key, page up, page down, delete, and insert key. These are called as navigation. Navigation means these are the keys which helps in moving the mouse pointer here and there in the screen. Navigation means moving basically. That is called as a navigation. And numeric. What is numeric? Numbers. So there are 2 sets of numeric key. One on the right hand side corner, you have specially for numeric key where there is a key called numlock. If you click onto it, a light will appear. If light is on, the right side will also occur, where the numbers will also get work on. And on the topmost, the function keys, below that also the numbers are there. Okay. Next we come to our mouse. So you have seen mouse, what is it? It's running around, and here is the mouse, computer mouse, which rounds under the screen. Okay, so what does it has? Two buttons. It has got right button and left button. It's used to point or selection. Okay. And scanner. Next we come to the scanner. What is the scanner? You want a colorful information, your pictures or some information to be put into the computer. Okay, the scanner is the one where it scans the copy of the picture and it stores directly to the system. Okay, And there are different scanners like flat-end scanner, sheet scanner, and handheld scanner. Scanner is also used in certain workplace also. Barcode reader, and the flat one, and a little bigger one, and handy one. Okay, so these are the few input device. In the next video, we will also learn about the next set of the remaining input devices and output. Thank you, students. Have a great day.